I say Santa, you say Claus. Santa! Claus! Santa! Claus! The New England Santa Society created a school called Santa Camp. It's starting to become more visible, and we're starting to do much more promotion of it. The issue we run into is that people just have a very specific idea of what Santa should look like. So, we have a lot of new Santas.
I want to be able to be Black Santa for other families. I'm going to be going up to New Hampshire to learn all the ins and outs of being Santa. Oh, it's definitely going to be a strange experience.
God created no junk. Whether they're gay, white, Jewish, black, just doesn't matter.
I needed to channel the anger into something that wasn't negative.
Hey! No, it's okay.
I am not the warm-up act for Santa. Now it's my turn.
People need to see themselves in role models.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. Santa Claus is just an idea. A child wants somebody who looks like them. What's the problem?
If I saw a trans Santa when I was a kid,
It would have made a difference for you.
yeah.
That's it. It's Santa.
Nick, Stacey, Santa Chris, Jeff in Las Vegas. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. I love your background. That's fun.
Well, thank you very much. And thank you for joining me today to talk about Santa Camp. Man, I love this documentary. So first of all, congratulations to everyone.
Thank you.
And Nick, I've heard of Clown College before, Barnum and Bailey Circus, but, tell us about this unique organization, the New England Santa Society.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really interested in how people learn to become Santa Claus, and I started doing a little bit of research and found out about an actual summer camp for Santa Clauses where people go and sleep in bunk beds and go kayaking and sit around a campfire. And immediately, as a documentary filmmaker, my head started spinning because I was like, what an incredible thing to document. People go to the camp and, they learn how to be the perfect Santa. They learn how to how to tell people their backstory, and they learn like tricks of the trade. So it was really fascinating. And even before we went along to the camp, I was really enthralled by the photos that I'd seen of this like wild summer camp for Santas.
That's amazing. And Stacey, do many people apply to become Santa Claus? Because I understand that Santa's in demand all year long, isn't he?
Well, I don't know if you saw the news last year, but there was a shortage on Santas. It was a big news story. So this camp attracted about 100 Santas, but I think that there's room for more, and clearly more that represent all the different people around this country.
And Santa Chris, tell us about your journey to become Santa Claus, because I understand that representation was important to you.
Yeah, for me and my wife, we wanted our daughter we always wanted her to have pictures with Black Santa. The closest one to us was in Houston. That's an 8-hour journey. And so I just decided a couple of times to dress up as Santa. Then I got, a crazy letter in the mail, and different responses. The news story goes viral. I got reached out to about potentially coming to Santa Camp because someone saw a picture of me dressed up as Santa. So I decided to go, and the rest is history.
You look fantastic, by the way. I'm so happy for you. I think it's just fantastic.
Thank you.
And also, Nick, tell me about cutting through the red Christmas tape and making this documentary. Was it easy to find people to come on camera and talk about their experiences and getting access to the camp itself?
There's an element of performance, there's Christmas performance. So they're very exuberant people, a lot of the Santas that go to camp. And also they're very honest people. I think they're used to, having these very frank conversations with complete strangers all day, because kids come and ask them questions and, ask them to sometimes give them a toy and sometimes to fix their lives. And so the Santas were very forthcoming with sharing their insights about what it is to be a Santa Claus. But also the main people that we follow, Santa Chris, Santa Levi and Heidi and Suki and Finn. I thought that they were incredibly honest about the challenges that they faced in becoming Santa Clauses and just in their lives in general. I mean, I think that they all saw the importance of Santas, Santas who represent everybody. And so having those conversations, I was really struck by their honesty. And I think that viewers will be very moved by some of the stories that they see.
And Stacey, can't Santa mean many things to different people?
I mean, I think that there's Santa for everyone. And I think that that's a really important thing about this film, and that, not just children, adults, everyone, they can see themselves in Santa. And I think up until very recently, that hasn't been the case. So I would really like to see this film and, the beautiful people that we feature in it really paving the way for more people to feel like they can step into these Santa boots.
Yeah, so I was going to say, Santa Chris, you had severe backlash towards yourself and your family. Can you tell us about that and how you handled it?
Well, the way that we handled it is the way we handle everything. You pray about it and you move on. We of course shielded our daughter from it. She still to this day has no idea that any of it happened. All she knows is that Daddy went to Santa camp and came back as Santa Claus. And she is always eager to tell everyone that she meets that I'm Santa. And it's great here in the city because my first event was a citywide event put on by the city of North Little Rock. So they obviously embraced me and wanted to push back against the negativity that we received, all because of a Black Santa yard inflatable, something that we had been putting out for years and didn't bother anyone. And then all of a sudden, somebody just decided that they didn't like it or whatever their reason was. I like kind of throwing it back in their face and being Santa Claus for the city.
Oh, you're such an inspiration. I love it. Congratulations on that. And everybody, just congratulations on a wonderful documentary. I got so emotional during this, because, Santa means so much. It brings up memories of your childhood. It brings up, just wonderful family events. And I love the tradition and I love the diversity in it. And congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.